What's up, nerds? Today I put a tier list together of every single scratch in the Sprite library and this guy, because I accidentally added him. But oh well. Anyway, yep, we're gonna be ranking them this video. Every single one. Some of them are kind of messed up, like Abby and a pelvis girl over here, but it's okay. I hope. Just look them up if you want. Like, see, nothing could possibly go wrong when I look up Abby's Sprite library, right? Or you could just, create a project. Also, massive flex over here, 98 notifications, suck it, nerds. Anyway, let's start with Abby. Good friend of Pelvis Girl over here. I'm glad we don't have to see her ugly face, I'm gonna be honest, but it's not a bad Sprite. I guess B tier. I think this guy's name's like Amon. What is this goofy pose he's doing? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Is this supposed to be funny? Is this what the Scratch team does when they're not working on a new update? No, speaking of, I don't really like complimenting the Scratch team, but this new color contrast looks amazing. Anyways, next we got disabled kid who likes basketball for some reason. And cause it's funny, I'm putting it in A tier. I don't know why they did this. It's just funny. Alright, Pelvis Girl, I can't see her. Thank God. F tier. We also got, I think this is actually like a dancing Sprite. Like some characters have their name and then dancing. But still, I don't like her. Anyway, we got Apple. It's very simple. It's the point across. Like, you could, if someone were to ask you what this is, you'd probably say Apple. Or do you say red circle with the black? I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Anyway, we also got an arrow. Okay, this arrow, very good looking. But why did they make the outline white instead of dark red or black? Special emphasis on the word black. I'm not racist, I swear. Anyway, next we got Black Girl. I think her name's Avery, and she has an absolute beaver mouth. Like, she got 2 buck teeth. And I'm glad I don't have to see her face. And Avery walking is just a garbage walking animations. Like, I can't even animate walk animations, and I can still do better. Alright, next we have some balls coming up. That sounded wrong. So, we got the dumb orange ball, which falls to the superior purple ball. And we also got, let's see, we have a basketball. Just gonna rank all the balls while we're here. Basketball, very simple, but not as good as tennis. Baseball, also very simple, but not as good as tennis. And beach ball, get out. How is that a beach ball? Like, guys, look. Beach ball. That is not a beach ball. That is just a white circle with a bunch of random dots on them. Anyway, that's enough about balls. Let's continue ranking the normal sprites. Next, we got my cousin, who's a ballerina. Well, it's just a ballerina, but like she kind of looks like my cousin. Anyway, not a bad sprite. The poses are pretty good. Balloon, I don't know why I like this. I just like it. We also got the banana, which is far superior than the apple, so it's definitely an S tier. Plus, it just looks good. Like, you can tell this is a banana. Though I do have to complain about, like, the stem, I guess. Meh. Yeah. Anyway. Let's move on to the blind boy, aka the bat. 8 actually looks pretty good. Like, I'm a big fan of this sprite. It looks very good. It's just not fun making horror art for. Alright, this next sprite is probably going to be a bit controversial for those of you who are giant fans of this sprite. I act like people actually watch my videos. Anyway, look at him. Her. Look at the hunchback. Like, why? It looks good, but why is it slanted? Why? That just ruins the sprite. The other costumes look very good, though. The bear is just so incredibly detailed. Well, it's not even that detailed, but it just looks very nice. In the bear walking animation, they did not have to go all out and make an actually good bear walking animation, but they did, and it's definitely an S tier. Alright, next we got the beetle. Now, at first, I was gonna put this thing straight up F tier. Like, look at this. The colors are garbage. It doesn't look like a beetle. But then I realized, look at this. I don't care if I'm using being cry about it. Look. And now look at this beetle. Now the coloring makes sense. Still, I'm not putting it above C because I still don't like the sprite. Next, we got the Taco Bell thing. It's simple, better than the apple, because apples suck, and bananas are always better. That sounded weird. Anyway, next we got this guy. I think his name's like Ben. He's meh. Better than Avery and her bucktooth, which is even worse than Beetle Man over here. Alright, next we got our first letter segment. I'm not putting every single letter, so I just put the letter B. It was supposed to be A, B, and C, but, you know, it seems as though some sprites have gotten a bit screwed up. Anyway, this font is probably my least favorite of the 3 fonts in Scratch. The 3 sprite fonts in Scratch. And yeah, nothing much to say about that. Next we got the bowl, which is similar to the balls. However, the bowl I just don't really like. I don't know. It just looks empty. And also just does not look good in my opinion. But it works. Alright, we got the fancy schmancy bow tie. It honestly looks pretty clean. This render does not give it the justice it deserves. Top of B tier. We also got the bread, which is bread. And also it looks good. So, A tier for me. I don't know. It just looks very nice and pleasing to the eye. I don't know what this is. Yes, the tower, because there's no more twin. The buildings, I've never realized how good these actually look. Like, I've always just seen like one, I'm like, wow, this, alright, that's pretty cool. But then I realized how much different variations they have and how good most of them look. This render, again, does not do it justice. Top of B tier. Get this guy out of here. Why are their legs so long? I'm pretty sure butterflies don't have those weirdly shaped. Like, bro, it's a line and a triangle. It looks like a geometry dash level. Like, those do not deserve to be legs or arms or whatever you want to call them. And we got an even worse rendition of the butterfly. Like, I'm glad this sprite got cut off. I don't want to look at it any more than I have to. Alright, next we got this little button. I mean, I'm only placing it at C. Normally it'd be like top of F tier. I mean, it's just not interesting. But, yeah, I only placed it that high because I wanted to show you guys a little thing I figured out with it. I was messing around with this satisfying thing. I was trying to make a mouse trail with this guy, my brother. His original project called Satisfying Thing. By the way, go check them out. They have a YouTube channel by the same name. Anyway. Oh, my ears! Ow. Anyway, but like, I was messing around with this button sprite and bang, I got this. It looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's why it's C tier. I am not going to place it above them without getting the button fans angry. As if anyone has button fans. Then we also got these squares. They're just squares. But they're not that bad. The check mark, it's just a check mark. And the X, if its default color was red, it would probably be higher. But no, it's just an empty void. Like, I don't really get why they did that. And yeah, we have 2 different cake. I have no clue why, but yeah, oh well. It's mid. I don't like it that much, I'm sorry. Alright, now we got a philosopher, and normally I'd probably place him near Amon or this guy. But like, first off, he's black, and second off, look at this pose. It's just amazing. Unlike this goofy-ass superhero pose. Alright, we also got the guy with big hands. I don't know. I think their name's like Casey. Dang. How do I know these people's names? I need to go outside. Anyway, it's not that bad. It's pretty good actually. No clue who this is, so sorry. Have to put him near Pelvis Girl over here. Then we got, you know, the most iconic character, and not only that, but it looks extremely good. We got scratchcat, of course. And then we got flying scratchcat, which is cringe. And we got the worst rendition of a cat. Like, why does this appear? Why is this a thing when they literally have a cat? The most iconic cat. Like, get this out of here. It still looks pretty good though. Alright, we got the character everybody uses in their goofy odd baseball projects, including my own, which I do not want to talk about. It looks pretty good. I'm probably gonna place it above Casey the big hand person here. And Centaur, the sprite I forgot existed and had to go back like 5 times before realizing I forgot this sprite. Anyway, I'm a bit salty, so I'm placing it top of C tier, but normally this would definitely be A tier. It looks really good. Alright, we got JT the house dog, otherwise known as his cringe name, Champ99. S tier, even above the mind-blown hog. Alright, next we got the 2 characters. I really don't know. Like, I mean, they're a good base, but like, there's better options. So, and because I don't like this person's clothing, that's kind of religionist. Whatever, it's fine. Not like any person watches my videos. Anyway, so we also have cheese puffs. Nothing needs to be said. Okay. It's I don't really know about this one. Probably gonna set some cheese puff fans, but oh well. Cry about it, nerds. Alright, the chick, it honestly does not look very good, but I have to play in A tier just because I made this old project. It was like chick something. I think it's called like the hatchling or something, and I use that sprite a lot, and it just brings memories back. That was in like the early days of my Scratch career. I need to start learning ever coding scripts, coding languages. Anyway, then we got this bus. Honestly, it looks very clean. Like, look at this. Look at the shine. Like, wow. I'm impressed. It looks very clean. Except it says Scratch Tours, which is cringe. Like, seriously, who uses Scratch? Anyway, we also got the cloud, the goofy cloud, and then we got the far superior flat cloud. Then we also got the drippy cars. How many times have I said that? Oh my god. Anyway, we got this drippy car, and this looks garbage. I hate it. Get out of here. And then we got the worst drippy car. They're not even that drippy like they're supposed to be. Like, bro, where is your drippiness? Anyway, next we got the reason why I have lost my fingers. No, that's not true. But it's just a crap. Nothing special. Like this black kid. I mean, anyway. First off, before I say anything that's biased, come on. That looks good. This looks pretty good. I mean, the art is pretty crazy, and it uses opacity, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Also, this is another thing where old projects come into the effect of come into the rankings number. I don't really know the word but I used to make this project. My first ever project that is now unshared was like the Legend of Crystal, and it used this character. And yeah, it just brings back nostalgia. Again, like the chick, but this looks way better than the chick. I'm sorry. Now we got a bunch of people who I can't see their faces. Thank God. This guy, I think, is like Dan. I think these guys all these guys' names start with D. D's not. We got this guy. I think his name is like Dave. I forgot he existed. F tier. We got this guy who I can't see his head, but he looks pretty hot. And we also got this guy who I just don't really like. Next, we got the dinos. My goodness. Bro, his neck is literally a U. And I love it. The Triceratops is not as cool as it, but it's still cooler than cake. That sounded wrong. I don't like this one. His head is so flat. And same thing with this one, except he himself is just flat. Alright, this next one, come on. This is definitely S tier. Like, wow. They did not have to go all out and just make this sick looking dinosaur sprite, but they did. And not only that, they gave it an entire animation. And not only does that animation look solid, it's just amazing that they went out of their way to do that. I love this sprite. Alright, next we got the divers. We need a new tier for dead since the Titanic sub exploded. No. The divers, meh. God, there's a lot of D tier characters. And most of them are black. Alright, we got the drippiest guy. And then we also got a dog. I don't really know. I mean, I like dogs, but this one's pretty cute, but yeah, C tier. And then we got Blue's Clues, just for that. Okay, no, it's definitely a D tier, but not as bad as the flathead dinosaur. Wait. Okay. Anyway, we also got dough. We got the donut. I don't know where I'm placing most of these. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my goodness, how much do we have left? Oh my god. This video has dragged on long enough. Alright, I'm gonna do like 2 more and then I'm gonna split this video into 2 parts. Sorry guys. Anyway, let's see, we got another basketball player, but he's not as cool as Timmy over here. So we're definitely gonna put him behind the cheesy puffs. And we got the first of many Space Explorer guys. He's cute. I'm sorry, he's cute. But not as cute as this disabled kid. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. I promise I will do the rest of these. But this video has dragged on long enough, and the fact I have barely any subscribers is not helping that fact. Anyways, remember guys, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you in the next video.